Hare Krishna, welcome to all the devotees in today's session of the secrets of Bhagavad Gita. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Supadantikam Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Paritanam Pavnibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Today we are going to discuss Bhagavad Gita chapter 2, text number 5. Let us start. Guru Nahatva hi mahanubhavan Shreyo Bhoktum Bhaiksham apiha loke Hatvartha kamam suguruni haiva Bhunjiya bhogan Rudhira pradikdhan. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Translation: it would be better to live in this world by begging than to live at the cost of the lives of great souls who are my teachers. Even though desiring worldly gain, they are superiors. If they are killed, everything we enjoy will be tainted with blood. Okay. Purport: according to scriptural codes, a teacher who engages in an abominable action and has lost his sense of discrimination is fit to be abandoned. Bhishma and Drona were obliged to take the side of Duryodhana because of his financial assistance, although they should not have accepted such a position simply on financial considerations. Under the circumstances, they have lost the respectability of teachers. But Arjuna thinks that nevertheless they remain his superiors, and therefore to enjoy material profits after killing them would mean to enjoy spoils tainted with blood. It's a very important purpose. Arjuna has a very insightful argument here. So Arjuna analyzing the whole situations, he reflects on all possibilities of this war, and in this particular verse his thought process has been described. So he considers that uh, if I kill my teachers, Bhishma and Drona, so uh, whatever victory I may get by killing my teachers, that would be tainted with the blood of my teachers. So even to get victory will not be auspicious for me. And why Arjuna is thinking in this terms? Because he is a saintly person, so he doesn't want to harm anyone, let alone harming his own teachers. So, uh, and another thing is, being a saintly person, he is not after any material gain. So, uh, due to uh, that liberal or compassionate heart, he does not think fighting with his superiors and killing them just for a little gain of kingdom. So these are his own reasons, and Srila Prabhupada has already explained that how uh, Bhishma and Drona actually, if we consider that if that they are not acting properly as gurus or teachers, then they could be rejected. So why not Arjuna think in line with this argument? Arjuna should understand that Bhishma and Drona are uh, eventually supporting adharma. So they may not have the intention of supporting Duryodhana's evil acts, but just because they are with Duryodhana, indirectly they are supporting adharma. So Arjuna should think about this situation and considering uh, Arjuna's teachers Bhishma and Drona as supporters of adharma, Arjuna should reject them because by the Vedic injections, as Prabhupada mentions in the purport, that let me read it out here. गुरोरपि अवलिप्तस्य कार्याकार्यम् अजानतः उत्पथ प्रतिपन्नस्य परित्यागो विधीयते. The guru api avaliptasya. So a guru who is avalipta or who is deviant from the path of dharma and karya akaryam ajanata, so does not know what is to be done and what is not to be done. So utpata pratipannasya, one who is uh, decided to follow the path of adharma uh, or uh, a Vedic path. So such a guru should be rejected. So that's the uh, pramanam from Shastra, and Arjuna should have considered this particular point. So in answer to that, Vishwanath Chakra Thakur explains here. Arjuna mentions that uh, कालकामादयः अपि यैः वशिः वशीकृताः तेषां भीष्म आदीनां कुतस्तद्दोषसम्भवः इति भावः. So Arjuna replies that Bhishma Dev and Dronacharya, they are Mahanubhava, as mentioned in the verse, Gurun Hatvahi Mahanubhava. So, why this particular word Mahanubhava has been mentioned? The reason is because Bhishma has uh, conquered over death. He has the boon of dying at his will, and Kama. So, Bhishma has taken a great vow of brahmacharya. Though he is a kshatriya, but he has taken such a great vow that even demigods showered flowers on him. So this is Bhishma, and regarding Dronacharya, uh, Dronacharya is a saintly person, and uh, he has such a great prowess that even demigods combined cannot defeat Drona. So there, we can say that is also as good as Bhishma in terms of prowess. So uh, not only in prowess but also in terms of following dharma. So they are all great personalities, and that's the reason Arjuna addresses them as Mahanubhava. So if we argue that this Bhishma and Drona are supporting adharma by supporting Duryodhana, so they should be rejected according to the definition of this particular verse. Gururapi avaliptasya karya karyam ajanata. But then Arjuna argues that it is not like that. They are great personalities, they are Mahanubhava. So then Vishwanath Chakra Thakur he raises one doubt here. Very interesting. ननु अर्थस्य पुरुषो दासो दासस्तुत्वार्थो न कस्यचित् इति सत्यं महाराज बद्धोऽस्म्यर्थेन कौरवैः इति युधिष्ठिरं प्रति भीष्मेण एव उक्तम् अतः साम्प्रतम् अर्थकामत्वात् एतेषां महानुभावत्वं प्राक्तनं विगलितम्. So Vishwanath Chakra Thakur argues here that Arjuna sees them as great personalities, Mahanubhavas, and we also accept that. But when Bhishma speaks to Yudhishthira on the battlefield of Kurukshetra that Arthasya Purusho Dasu, a man is a servant of Artha. Arth basically means material gain. So, man is a servant of material gain. Dasas to Artha na kasyachit. And Artha or material gain is not a servant of anyone. And because of this, uh, it is Satyam Maharaja, Madho Asmi Arthena Kaurava. So I am bound to support Kaurava because Kauravas have supported me by their Artha. So I have been supported or maintained by Kauravas. So I have been indebted to them. And because I'm indebted to them uh, in terms of Artha, so and I'm servant of Artha, so I cannot uh, go against them. So Vishwanath Chakra Thakur mentions this particular statement of Bhishma Dev from Mahabharata. So now, then he argues that when Bhishma could say such words, so doesn't it mean that now his Mahanubhavatva, his greatness has diminished? Because if Bhishma could maintain his greatness, then he should have given up adharma. He should not have supported Duryodhana. That's very straightforward understanding. But here he is mentioning that I am a servant of Artha, Artha Chedasa. So why is giving so much importance to Artha over Dharma? You should give more importance to Dharma. So it seems that he is degraded from his own greatness. So in answer to that, Arjuna replies. So what Arjuna replies here? Satyam. So Arjuna accepted. Okay, let it be. I accept that Bhishma and Drona, though they are great personalities, Mahanubhava, but still they have given up their greatness and they have become servants of Artha or material gain. So then Arjuna says, Tadapi etan hatavatah mama dukhameva syat iti aha. So Arjuna argues that even though I accept that they have lost their greatness, but still, even if I kill them, I will attain only miseries in exchange. And that's why it mentions uh, Hatva Arthakamamsu Gurun Ihaiva. So, though my gurus, they are Arthakamaha, so they are desiring material gain. There is no doubt about it. But still, uh, if I kill them, then what will happen? Arthakaman Arthalubdhan apetan. So they are greedy after artha. They are not desiring material gain, but actually they are greedy after artha. So arthakaman arthalubdhan api etan gurun hatva aham bhogan bhunjiya. So I may attain bhogas or material gain by killing these superiors, my teachers, who are arthalubdha, so who are greedy after material gain. So there is no doubt in that I may receive some material gain. किंतु किंतु एतेषां रुधिरेण प्रतिग्धान प्रलिप्तान एव. But what would be the nature of those material gain? Those material gains would be tainted with the blood of these teachers. So that is my anxiety. So Arjuna, in very clear words, expresses his pain that even if I consider that my great respectable teachers, they have lost sense of dharma and they have become arthalubdhaha, arthakamaha. But still, I would consider that even uh, receiving or gaining artha or material gain tainted with my teacher's blood would not be auspicious for me. And I don't want such riches or such opulences by which will be obtained by killing my teachers. Then he says, I am Artha. Etesham Artha Lubdhatve api mat gurutvam astiv. So, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains that Arjuna uh, thinks that etesham artha lubdhatvi api, even though they are greedy for material gain, they are artha lubdhaha, artha kamaha, but still mama mad gurutvam astiva, but still they are my teachers. It's not that just by being artha kama or artha lubdhaha they cease to be my teachers, right? So they were my teachers and they are still my teachers, though I clearly understand that they have become greedy after material gain. So अतएव एतद्वधे सति गुरुद्रोहिणः मम खलु भोगः दुष्कृतिमिश्रः स्यात् इति. So under all circumstances they are my teachers, they are my gurus. So if I kill them, then I will be acting as a guru drohi because they are still my teachers. It's not that just because they're becoming arthakama, uh, they cease to be my gurus. They are still my gurus. And in this situation, if I kill them, then I will be considered a guru drahi or envious of my teachers. And what will happen? Guru drahina mama kalu bhoga dushkriti mishraha. So the uh, the material gain which I will obtain by killing my teachers, my gurus, would be mixed with dushkriti or sin. So my uh, bhoga, my material gain or my kingdom would be tainted with their blood, with tainted with sin. So what would be the gain after all? So I am a saintly person, and uh, I should be refraining from all kinds of sinful activities. And here I am on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, and I'm supposed to fight with my elders, my teachers, and I'm supposed to kill them. And what would I gain after killing them? Only sin. So Arjuna considers that uh, there is no any auspicious result in such a fight. Though initially I agreed to fight with them, but I reconsider on this whole situation, and I think I should not uh, I should not fight with them. So then what should he do? So someone may ask Arjuna, okay, you don't want to fight with your superiors, with your gurus. We accept that. But what would you do? You are a Kshatriya and you are supposed to maintain yourself. So how would you earn your livelihood? That would be a question. So then in reply to that, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explained here in this commentary, ननु एवं ते यदि स्वराज्ये अस्मिन् नास्ति जिगीक्षा. So it is accepted that you don't have any desire to enjoy this your own kingdom. You have a right to enjoy this particular kingdom, and it is also acceptable that you don't have any desire to enjoy it. Okay, तर्हि कया वृत्त्या जीविष्यसि इति तत्र आह. So, but by what means you will maintain your body, your family? That's the question. So in reply to that, Arjuna says, Tatraha gurun ahatva guru vadham akritva bhaikshyam क्षत्रियैः विगीतमपि भिक्षया प्राप्तम अन्नम अपि भोक्तुम श्रेयः. So Arjuna says that instead of killing my teachers, instead of killing Guru Dronacharya and Bhishma, what I would do, I would prefer to beg alms. But someone may question that, but begging alms is not uh, dharma for kshatriya. It has been discouraged for kshatriya. It is garhitam, vigita. Vigitam means garhitam. It is a blasphemy, or it's a blasphemous task for a kshatriya to beg alms. So it is a contemptible act. A kshatriya is not supposed to beg alms in any situations. So even in emergencies, because that is his dharma. So concerning this, uh, Arjuna should not even think about it. But Arjuna says that I will prefer it. I will prefer begging alms over killing my teachers. Why? ऐहिक दुर्यशो लाभे अपि पारत्रिकम अमंगलम तो नैव स्यात् इति भाव. So Arjuna argues that okay, in this world, ahika duryasho labhepi. So in this world, I may get duryasha or apakirti. I may get defaming. People will speak bad about me. That such a uh, what kind of kshatriya is he? That instead of fighting, he prefer to beg alms for his livelihood. It's a very condemned kshatriya. So Arjuna thinks that I would prefer such blasphemy upon me. I, I, I don't want to run away from such blasphemy. I'm ready for that. But paratrikam amangalam to nahi bhasya. But at least uh, my paratrikam means my higher destination will not be hampered. So in this world, ahikam, in this world I may get defaming, but my paratrikam or my higher destination will not be obstructed by this particular act of begging. So uh, ultimately we have to attain moksha or liberation, and ultimate moksha is to attain the lotus feet of Lord Shri Krishna. uh, Moksha Vishnu Padang Labha. Maldev Vidyabhushan explains in his Pramay Ratnavali. So, uh, if I can attain that moksha or Vishnu Padangri Labha simply by begging alms, so I should be satisfied with that. Why should I take the sin of killing my teachers just for some material gain? So Arjuna is a great saintly person, so he gives all sorts of arguments to not fight with his teachers. And in one sense, all these arguments are meaningful and they are all according to Shastra. But the only issue with Arjuna was that uh, in the garb of presenting these arguments, he was actually covering his ignorance. He was actually covering his own attachment to his relatives. And how did it happen? Does that mean Arjun did not have that attachment before coming to Mahabharata war? And now suddenly he got overwhelmed by those emotions? Yes, that was the plan of Lord Shri Krishna. Lord Shri Krishna arranged that particular uh, attachment, material attachment for Arjuna in a way that Arjuna would become bewildered. In the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Lord Shri Krishna uh, speaks to Arjuna. Uvacha Parth Pashetan Kuruniti. Parth Pashetan Samavetan Kuruniti. So, Lord Shri Krishna, by using these particular words, O Arjuna, hey Parth, O son of Pratha, please see all the assembled Kurus here. Now, one may argue where is the need to direct Arjuna to show all these things? Arjuna has eyes and he could clearly see all these things. But that was the particular uh, way how Lord Shri Krishna made Arjuna bewildered. He particularly addressed Lord Shri Krishna as a Lord Shri Krishna particularly addressed Arjuna as Partha, as a son of Pritha. And then he immediately connected that word to Kurun. So Arjuna and Pandava, they are also Kauravas. And when Lord Shri Krishna mentions that you are a Prithaputra, you belong to the Kuru dynasty. And behold, these Kurus who are situated before your eyes to fight with you. And they are also Kurus. Now, get ready to fight with them. So, indirectly, Lord Shri Krishna induced Arjuna to think in the terms of bodily relationships. That you are also a Kuru and you have come here to fight with your own blood relatives. So that's a uh, way Lord Shri Krishna uh, made Arjuna bewildered by his own potency, and that's why there is Lord Shri Krishna particularly directed Arjuna to think in these terms. So Arjuna did not have such bewilderment before coming to Mahabharata war, but here that due, because of Lord Shri Krishna has a had a different plan for Arjuna, so that Arjuna should get bewildered and should refuse to fight, and then Lord Shri Krishna would convince Arjuna by the message of Bhagavad Gita, and this will benefit for the whole next generations. So that's for actually our benefit. So we shouldn't think that Arjuna is actually bewildered. He was made bewildered by the uh, internal potency of Lord Shri Krishna. And similarly, whenever we come across any such descriptions of great personalities, we shouldn't doubt that of how is that and such great personalities also put into illusion. So because they are great uh, and they are particularly they are when they are connected to Lord Shri Krishna in great attachment. So there is no possibility of any touch of Maya. So whatever actions they may perform, it's all a plan of Lord Shri Krishna. And so uh, there are such great personalities mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam, like Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and sometimes we we see that uh, they are also appear to be bewildered and they are acting like some ordinary people. So such description should give us alarm that we should not treat them as ordinary living beings. They are great personalities and they are above all such conditioning. So these particular descriptions or narrations are only meant for our guidance. They are only meant for educating us that we should be careful towards the powerful forces of material nature. So under no circumstances we should demean such great personalities. And Arjuna, being trained up into Vedic culture, he even uh, even after realizing that his gurus are though they are great personalities but they are behaving as if they are arthakama or they are made after gaining material made after material gain. Still Arjuna values their greatness. Arjuna still considers them as uh, guru, that they are still my teachers. So this is a very um, proper attitude for any cultured person. So it is acceptable that life is very complex, and there are many powerful forces acting around us, and it may happen that sometimes uh, great personalities also experience such bewilderment. Uh, so we should always maintain some sort of uh, reverence for such great personalities instead of condemning them or blaspheming their activities. So uh, it may be that they are influenced by the external potency of Lord Shri Krishna, Maya, but we should not speak ill of them just because some temporary bewilderment or some temporary uh, how to say uncultured behavior seen on their part. We should not we should not be condemning them. So we should condemn that particular action. For example, Lord Brahma got bewildered after his own daughter. So that particular action should be condemned, but we should not condemn Lord Brahmaji, or we should not condemn Lord Shiva for becoming attracted to Mohini Murti. So if we do that, then there is possibility that we may also get influenced by Maya, because many times such narrations are particular arrangements of Lord Shri Krishna. These are divine arrangements. Even an ordinary person would not think uh, doing all such sinful activity. Any ordinary saintly person, he would cease to commit sins. So to imagine that Lord Brahma or Lord Shiva would become so irreligious that they could violate all the boundaries of dharma. That is illogical. That is unreasonable in all sense. And even if you do observe that there are clear evidences of sinful actions on part of great personalities. So there are hierarchy of great personalities. So Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, clearly they are way above ordinary living beings. So, but there are many great personalities who are below Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, for example, Lord Indra, and other demigods. So, even in that case, we should maintain due respect towards them, and it should serve such a narration should serve as a lesson for us that we should be more careful in our dealings with this forceful natures of material world. So this, but in any case, we should not be disrespecting demigods or great personalities. So here, Arjuna, uh, he echoes that attitude that I understand that my gurus, though they were great personalities and they were great followers of dharma, but it uh, now they are supporting adharma. They have become greedy for after the material gain, but still they are my teachers, and I should not fight with them. So that's a wonderful lesson for us. I repeat that Arjuna, throughout Bhagavad Gita, has many interesting and uh, very wonderful arguments, and they are all as per Dharma Shastras. The only weakness was that Arjuna was using these arguments to cover his own attachment. He was attached to his material relatives. So that was the defect on Arjuna's part, and Lord Shri Krishna was not happy with that. So he was happy with the arguments because Arjuna was not speaking anything which was not according to dharma. So then the next question is, then why Lord Shri Krishna allowed this Mahabharata war to happen? The simple answer is Lord Shri Krishna, he is the upholder of dharma, and he is the supreme personality of God. He's God. So he establishes dharma. यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थान अधर्मस्य तदा आत्मनं सृजाम्यहम्. So he appeared here to establish dharma. So whatever he desires, it cannot lead to adharma. So he has taken the responsibility of Mahabharata war. Maya eva mihita purvameva. So Lord has already killed all the opponents of Pandavas. So that was his plan and established dharma. So when Lord personally intervenes, then there is no question of adharma in that particular activity. So that's the simple reason we should understand here. Okay, I will end here. Uh, I think I have taken some more time. So we'll not take any questions. We'll stop here. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Yagi ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you all for joining the class. Hare Krishna.